What we started asking initially is the Gbenga Adenuga brand is into so many things. One of it is CSBG. The other is um, entertainment, music. So we said we would just love to share you to share with participants
Okay,
who
thank you very
is
much.
Gbenga
So
Adenuga and what does Gbenga Adenuga brand stand for.
cool, man. Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done for all that you do. Well done, man. It's not easy to keep driving. So I'm going to say this. There is a core to what I do, and the core is to change the world. There's a core to what I do. The focus of everything I do is to make life better for people. So it's not. It could be, and the truth of the matter is that we can use anything to achieve that. We can use entertainment, we can use events. So basically, I use events, entertainment, and media to just influence decisions and make people decide on make people do things rightly. So basically, that's what I do. So yes, I use a lot of instruments and tools, but the core of what I do is to help people to think right and to get the best from people. I look forward to a desirable community where people can become independent, where people can actually live right, where people can actually earn a living, where people can actually get the best from themselves.
Okay, thank you so much. This week we started off with the customer service conference. This week is a customer service week, but today we're holding the customer service conference. And we would just love you to share how has the journey been thus far? What are the wins, the challenges, the success stories, if possible, the failures?
Okay, so there's been a lot, man. I don't think there's anything like failure as far as I'm concerned. I feel that there's learning a way not to do something at that particular time. Because truth of the matter is that even when you learn something today, tomorrow, what you felt was a failure can be valid today. So it's just time after time things change, and you just need to keep your head low and be humble enough to accept the fact that it didn't work that time and it could work again. Um, it's really been very, very challenging, and it's been also very interesting. You know, tomorrow yesterday you're sleeping and you're like, God, what's tomorrow going to be like? And tomorrow you're waking up with a lot of money in your account, and so that's how life is. So for me, I've realized that nothing is fixed. What I do is that my mind is open, man. I believe that anything can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow I can make $1 billion. Tomorrow I can make $1 million. Not because I'm just thinking or wishing. No, because I believe that I have things I can do. I have service I can offer to earn that. So what I do is that I develop myself. I constantly develop myself. I try to think outside the box, and I also I care about my clients. In recent times, I've met a lot of people. There are all kinds of people in Lagos, right? There are all kinds of people that don't know anything. They just talk, they don't even care about you. You just collect your money, and they can be very funny. And I met people, and I'm disappointed in a lot of people. But hey, what I try to do is this: if you're my client, if I take money from you, I would kill myself to make sure that you're satisfied. And I'll tell you what, this has helped me over the years. I'm not so very corporate, so because I think that a lot of sentiment and a lot of love and a lot of emotions are lost in corporateness. So I deal with you man on man, human to human. I try to reach out to you as a normal person, not as this. You know how it is when you're trying to feel. And I found that kind of love and that kind of attention to people breaks every kind of protocol. You know what I mean? I'm working. I'm trying to do a business with an MD, and the next thing MD is inviting me to his house, come and eat a bar. That's kind of thing I try to break the walls of corporateness, because there is a lot more behind that. So I think that for us, we need to be sincerity, and we need to love our clients and make sure that we do the best for them. It's not just about the money, right? So when I do business with you, it's not just about the money or the profits I want to make. I want to make you happy. I want you to know, I don't want you to go away from me once you've worked with me. I've been able to achieve that with a lot of people, with a lot more people than I've not been able to achieve with. Some people are disgruntled and not satisfied with what I've done. You can't please everybody, but a lot more people have been satisfied, and they've taken me beyond just a client to a family member. And I think that's
Okay.
great.
Okay. Thank you so much. Basically, sometimes you get rejected maybe for the kind of music you do or the kind of service you're rendering. So over the years, how have you been able to overcome rejection, and how have you been able to manage it?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth, right? It's tough when people reject you, and I won't say it's easy. When people don't like you, it's tough to continue. When people don't understand you, it's tough to continue. And I'm not going to kid about that. I've been through it. I've been through rejection. I've been through people not understanding me. I've been through people not appreciating me. So it's crazy sometimes. But hey, you need to just keep moving on. You know what? When I feel like I'm rejected, when I feel like I'm not understood, the only thing I want to do is I want to be very successful. I want to make sure that I achieve the things I said I would achieve. Recently, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was advising me, "Hey, Gbenga, don't do this. She was really, really advising me." And after a long talk, I said to her, I said, "Hey, thank you for all that you said, but I don't mind to fail." The moment I said that to her, she just let me alone because I don't mind to fail. I don't care about what anybody cares about. I care about what I care about, right? So the truth is, I don't really care to fail. And I'm going to say to you that when people, so like I was saying, it's not easy when people reject you. So I'm not going to say that it's a piece of cake. It is tough. But you know what? You need to believe in yourself. And you need to know that you're going somewhere. You need to know that where you are at is just a process. It's not the destination. And I'm not just saying this with talks. These are things I've been through. These are things I'm going through, and I'm still going through it, right? People talk behind you at your back. People talk in front of you, and they tell you that you're not doing anything, that all you're doing is crap, that you don't even know what you're doing. But you know what? As long as you don't beg for food, as long as you don't beg for money, as long as you're successful, there's so little they can say. You know what I mean? So success is just it, man. Success will always shut people up. And what is success? Set a goal and achieve it.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, one other thing is that, you have a huge fan base. How have you been able to keep them satisfied over the years, or probably consistently? How have you been satisfied? Because you said the story now that this is an MD, there's an MD. You did not just break through his office. You were also able to reach out to get to his home. So you are now a family member. So the first person they will call when they have anything to do with what you do is you. So how have
Right.
you been able to do that? What are the strategies? What are the ideas you use? What are the things you did?
I mean, for me, it's difficult to say, to cast things in stone, right? It's difficult to say these are rules and regulations. But this is what I would say. I mean, be yourself. I'm myself, man. I'm myself. There's no hair around me. I'm trying to be as normal as I can be. I'm not a superstar. I don't see myself. People say, Gbenga, you're a celebrity. I don't see myself as a celebrity. I don't care about all those things. And that's the honest truth. I really don't care about it. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I try to be what I am. You know what I mean? What is important to me is what is important to me. I tell people I'd rather have a good family than be a superstar. So I would rather have a good, I would rather spend time with my family, with my wife and my kids. I would rather enjoy trips and try to look like a superstar. I really don't care about those things, right? So what I care about is being sincere. I try my best to be very sincere with people. I try to be myself. And I think that, and you see, the truth of the matter is that, hey, everybody cannot like you, right? Everybody cannot like you, but if you're sincere, the people that would like you will be attracted to you. I don't have a large fan base. Where is it? I don't have. I'm barely 10,000 people on Instagram. And the truth of the matter is that, hey, I'm fine. I'm happy. I have my friends and people that will support me if I have a need, right? And that's fine by me. If it's one, two, three people, that's fine. But the truth, my point is this: be yourself. I'm myself. Be yourself. People that will like you will like you. People that won't like you will not like you, no matter what you do. So be yourself, be yourself, be yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. This COVID-19 actually eats every industry. There's no industry in the world that the COVID-19 pandemic did not hit. So how has your business evolved as a result of COVID-19? How are you able to overcome it? what the new dimension you've taken it to because of COVID-19?
Well, the truth of the matter is that things were a little bit slow at some point, but things are not really bad. You know, I mean, I learned a few things. I started to think differently. I'm evolving. So basically, because I'm a deep thinker, right? Even when I evolve, I don't know. Because I'm able to throw myself into problems and solve them. Do you understand? I am thinking on the spot. So I reckon that some things have happened to me and the way we do business, because we're getting business and things are happening. I reckon that I've been able to position myself in response to the challenges, but I can't say this is what I'm doing or this is what I've done. But because I'm constantly thinking and constantly evolving, I think that I've been able to respond well. And I think, and I will say this, I will say this, I'm going to make this statement, Samuel. And this is the base for everything I say when I talk. It's a Yoruba statement. I'll try to translate it in English. It says that what that means is that it's only the person that God supports that looks like he knows how to do it. So it's about grace, right? And that's the basis for everything that I do. I can put on top of it hard work. I can put on top of it development, personal development. I can put on top of it everything that I can put on top of it. But listen, the basic for everything that I do is grace. There's nothing that I have that has not been given. There's nothing that I've done that has not been supported. So even in my response to COVID, honestly, I believe it's grace.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So I know you've been doing, because basically, if one does what you do, is also business. It's not so definitely it's also business. So what do you think are the maybe couple of ingredients to build maybe sustainable businesses that satisfy needs in Nigeria, in a Nigerian context?
I mean, in Nigeria, first thing I think you need is God. Second thing, people. And then you need to constantly develop yourself. And you see, another crazy thing about Nigerian environment is that we talk about people and people, but it's so difficult to even lean on people. So I think that people are important, but you need to also be able to learn. In your line of business, please learn as much as you can. Because those people that you rely upon will fail you at some point, and you need to deliver. So you need to do those things yourself. So you need to learn and learn and learn and learn. And you have to be a one-man army. Why you lean on other people, right? Except you have a lot of money to throw around to get people to be on your side. It's crazy. It's a crazy terrain in Nigeria. You pay someone for something, they don't do it, and they don't feel anyhow. They don't feel that they've done anything wrong, and they still continue to do business with other people and still collect money. And there, a lot of people are just scammers in Lagos. They can't do nothing, man. They just collect money. They don't have any skill. They just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. You know what I mean? So I pray that, so that's it for me, man. You need God. You need to keep developing yourself, because you see, listen to me. If you know how to do things, people will call you. If you know how to do graphics well, you will get busy. If you know how to do whatever you know to do well, Lagos will reach out to you.
Okay, I started off. So, what motivated you to CSBG, and what do you where do you think where is the new direction for CSBG?
Oh, great. I mean, my motivation for CSBG was simple: creative solutions for business growth. I just believe that there is always a way out of every trouble. And that's it. There's always a way out of every business challenge. And that's the purpose for CSBG. Where is it? It's going to go across Africa. Yes, we have a little setback with this, but hey, I mean, we're planning this computer thing, and we're working one of the biggest tech company. I mean, that would go on all TV stations soon. So we're reaching out. We're looking at reaching the whole of Africa. I mean, with all these innovative ideas, to make sure there's a better life for people, solving community problems and solving business problems, basically. So we're bridging the we're actually the first trying to bridge entertainment and tech. And CSBG is doing that. We're bridging entertainment and tech, and we're trying to bring entertainment and tech into the houses of people. So we're entertaining people at the same time we're bringing development.
Okay, probably the final notes. We would love you to say, where do you see given the reality of what has happened thus far, where do you see the music industry going, and how do you think providers in that industry, entertainment, should evolve to stay afloat?
Hey, Samuel, things are going to return back to normal. Um, Parties will start again. It's already started. Things are going to return back to normal. It's going to be bigger. I tell you what. Let me tell you the truth. If you can keep data, the kind of money that will move between now and December in entertainment in the whole of the world and even Nigeria will shock you. So things are going to return back to normal. People are going to go back to parties. People have stopped throwing their masks away. People are doing gigs. Clubs are all over the place again. We're human beings. We're social beings, right? Um, you, you can't compare Zoom to live. It's so basically we're getting to a hybrid situation where we're going to do digital well and still do live well. So we're going to be able to reach a lot more people than we're reaching, because now our events and our music and everything there's an add-on because of the digital. We can, but the truth and answer is that, hey, our lives are coming back, and it's coming time big time, and it's already going to be, we're adding tech to it, so we're going to break more grounds.
Okay, so what's your advice? Probably this is a fine. What's your advice for people who are trying to make a mark, not just in your field or in your industry, but basically in their own industry? What's your advice for them?
Honestly, there's only one thing: keep doing it, keep moving, don't stop, keep moving. If nobody's supporting you, keep working, keep moving, don't stop. That's it. There's no other rule for success. Just keep moving. And I mean that. I do that myself. I'm doing that myself now. No matter what happens, keep moving. No matter what happens, keep moving. Some people will not understand you. Don't mind them. Keep moving. Don't be afraid to fail. Keep moving. If there's no money in your pocket, keep moving. If there's no food on your table, don't stop. Just keep moving. Nothing more. That's the golden rule.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. We really enjoyed your session.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
We know we are having an event that was supposed to take place today. It was postponed.
We moved it to the 18th. There's so much happening in the studio now. I need to get back to it.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks,
Have a
man.
nice day.